So with bringing in LightSpeed, initially we were staffing about 8 different employees, a couple in each zone throughout a day. They would start at different shift times. Once we decompartmentalized the unit, we brought everybody together. Some people adapted to the time changes, some people did not. So we were actually had a couple people that chose to leave the company. But what we found was we weren't necessarily in a position where we had to replace them. So we literally at first went from 8 employees pulling at different times to 4 employees pulling at the same time with 1 quarterback that was kind of directing traffic and staging skids on our route lines. We have since grown and gotten busier, so we're back up to about 7 and 2 right now, but that's more because of the business growing itself. And then take it a step further, our accuracy level, we were averaging about 98.6, 98.7 on a good week, 98.9. We are currently averaging 98.6 to 99.6 to 99.7% accuracy in our pulls. I think our biggest benefit was the fact that we were able to bring the team together. It's a lot easier to manage one group instead of everybody being in different areas, taking breaks at different times. Structure is very important to me personally, so we structure our whole day based around closing out zones together. The guys go into the zone, they complete the zone, they do a quick cleanup, restock, take a break, move on to the next zone. So everything is structured throughout the day instead of sporadically one guy's on break, then another manager sending another guy on break. Communication is easier because of the group being solid, productivity is there. Everybody's holding themselves to a higher standard because they want to support the guy next to them that's also doing the same job. The majority of the reports that I'm running, the main one that I use is employee picks by zone. With that, I calculate the employee pick rates. I total up our weekly summaries of our total picks to kind of get a picture of what the productivity was for the week, and it allowed me to set employee incentive goals to help make it a little more fun to be at the workplace. The vending portion of our company is more cut and dry than a lot of the other types of orders that we pull. So for the vending portion of the company, what I've done is I've set statistical goals. I've taken averages of our high pickers and their rate per hour. So we set a goal for snacks, we set a goal for chocolate, we set a goal for beverages. If the employees are able to achieve that pick rate consistently throughout their time in the vending zone, they're entitled to an extra financial incentive at the end of the week. The employees are still paid by the hour, but every day, as long as they're able to maintain those pick rates, they're entitled to a $5 bonus per day for the first 4 days of the week. If they hit the 5th day in a row, we bump the 5th day up to 10, so it's an additional $30 per week, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it adds up over the course of the year, and if you do the math, it's an increase of up to 75 cents per hour for the work week. We also do some raffle type things where we're looking for not only efficiency, but accuracy. With LightSpeed, the fact that it's all mapped out by bin location, with product ID, with a picture, with a product description, it keys guys into all the details necessary to ensure they're picking correctly. So if they make it throughout the week without any mispulls, we take a name, we throw it in a bowl, we get a prize from, say, one of our vendors we're purchasing large volume from. They may give us a Bears bag or a Bears cooler or something like that. So I'll take all the names after a course of maybe 2 weeks, I'll pull a name out, and they win the prize. Comparatively to what we were doing before, it was literally a big warehouse, thousands of SKUs, and a piece of paper. You had to memorize where everything was at in the warehouse in multiple zones. With this, everything is there for you. As long as you know how to turn on the iPad, you know how to log into the system, you know how to set up your printer, simple things to train on. Everything else walks you through. There's pictures, item codes, descriptions, bin locations, everything is there. As long as your employee is focused, pays attention to what the iPad tells them, go to the location that the iPad tells you to go to, look at the picture, look at the product, stage it in the proper area on whatever method you're using to carry your orders throughout the warehouse. There's really no reason for error except for a lack of focus on the employee part.